Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic host of Bachelor Nation News, coming to you from Bear Country, Dave. And in this video, Justin Glaze rests in peace his group chat in loving memory from June 2021 to November 2022. And people might be asking, whose group chat? Who died? No one died, but the idea of Greg Grippo being single and ready to mingle in the other Bachelor alumni group chat is what has died. Greg said, "Why did I get emotional watching this?" For those of you not familiar in today's world, the group chat really is like the virtual hangout amongst you and your fellow, single guys or gals. There are group chats when you're in a relationship, but they are pretty much dead on arrival. When you're in a relationship, you learn that you're just not obligated to respond to anyone else. Hey guys, want to get together for brunch? You hit the like button and you see them in 3 years. That's just how it works, folks. Time hits you fast. So either way, Justin does an A+ job delivering a sponsorship here for Visible Partner. But in this sponsorship, he actually knocks it out of the park. Let's go here, trying to upload. Yeah, there it is. And he says, 2022 had its fair share of wins and losses, but arguably the most notable of them all was the loss of our dear friend and valued bro, Visible Mobile group chat member Greg. We lost him in the name of love. Rest assured, this is nothing to mourn over. Rather, Andrew and I celebrate our singleness. Luckily, Visible is there for singles like us. It's time to celebrate you by getting your own Visible Unlimited plan on Verizon for just $30 a month. Now, whenever an influencer makes sort of like an ad like this, usually people roll their eyes, but when it's done with humor, much like Logan with his new cameo, which, by the way, Logan, let me know that a handful of you guys have bought cameos from him. So thank you in advance for supporting Logan on Cameo and also supporting the barrel scraping community, or we like to call it barrel scraping university. It's total BS. Okay, get it? Barrel scrape. Okay. Anyway, so here they are. Let's have a listen. In loving memory, June 2021 to 2022. Greg Grippo with his head out the window. Greg and Andrew embrace at a bar. Black and white video of Greg Grippo running through the scaffolding. We ask for your strength and prayers during this difficult time. Oh, Greg Grippo has a spider on his head. Greg Grippo sleeps next to Andrew Spencer. So delicate. So delicate. And there they are, slapping each other with pieces of bologna. Greg Grippo rests his chin on Justin's shoulder. Gone too soon. Greg Grippo. Cello picks up and Greg Grippo rides his city bike across town. They do shoulder massages. Greg Grippo looks up and laughs. Tears are flowing. Andrew, Justin, and Greg no longer. And it says, we miss you every single day. He said, my phone be like -1. And the idea being that no longer is he in a group chat. Greg Grippo, FaceTime unavailable. That's right. He's in Rome hanging out. And we've got Justin Glaze and Andrew Spencer no longer have a friend. So Greg Grippo responds, why did I get emotional watching that? And let's see here, some other words. Thinking of you, praying, says Sarah Hamrick. Victoria Fuller says, enough. Andrew Spencer says, yo. The MF third slide. Elise Meyer said, maybe I'm really high, but I've been sitting here trying to understand if this is a real ad or not. And then it is, this is by far the best collaboration I've seen on Instagram. And if it's not, the joke in the caption is a 100 out of 10. I think it's a real ad. But if it's not, good for them either way. So others, I love how the Bachelor franchise brings more bros together than couples. Yeah, you learn, you commiserate, you learn to love. And all of these people came together thanks to Katie Thurston, Katie's rejects. Boy, you forget that because so much has happened since then. So anyway, I thought, and not to be outdone by his eulogy, but I'd like to play some sad music and show you some photos that I found of them from their time together. So again, and I'm not saying Justin stole from us with his eulogy package, but we like to mourn the loss of a good relationship. So this song is called In Vain. Have a listen.
Baby, please just take it slow. There's no need to rush things, no. Let's figure out a way. You know it's you and me. Don't care what I say.
Single boys no longer.
So please don't go away, don't leave. Without you, boy, I cannot breathe. Let's figure out a way. You know it's you and me. Don't care what others say.
Good looking trio.
Brings me down and fall apart. Thinking about the day you leave, it breaks my heart. Don't leave me hanging, baby. Don't leave me hanging, baby. I will never win this game. I am lost, boy, I'm in vain. I will never be the same. 'Cause I am lost, boy, I'm in vain.
I'm in vain. Okay, that's that. So anyway, let's keep it going. More Justin news here. He actually collaborated with Susie, and I've had people saying, Dave, are you going to report on Justin and Susie? Clearly they're getting together. And I'm like, I don't think so. What happened was Justin needed a videographer for a scene, for a shoot for something, and he went to Bachelor videographer Susie Evans, and then I think they decided to collaborate on something else. Let's just listen and watch like a 1 or 2 minutes of it, and you can support the full thing on Susie Evans' YouTube channel there.
Naturally.
And
we haven't even opened the gauntlet of. I
fire.
want to make sure
They can hear
they can
you.
hear you.
Oh,
I want to make sure they can hear us.
They can hear us.
Because we got some stuff to say.
We got some stuff to
We've got some
say.
stuff to weigh in on. Baltimore.
When you time lapse it, you're going to see Justin slowly creep closer to Susie. So maybe there's a unseen bond that bringing them together.
Baltimore, Maryland.
I'm so glad you could make it here. How does it feel?
I'm glad to be here. It's a lot
Charm
cooler. It's a lot cooler than I thought, if I'm being honest.
Baltimore's a vibe.
The food I just ate.
More delicioso.
By the way, do you do what Justin's doing here? This is what I do. I like to whittle my candy cane down to a sharp little shank. Do you guys do this? You eat your candy cane until like you're in a prison and you're going to use it to pick a lock?
The people I just met,
Charming,
the experience I've had,
exquisite.
all of the above.
Listen, they don't call it Charm City for nothing.
I mean, is it really the
It's
city
really
of
called
charm?
It's just called Charm City.
Oh, okay.
Baltimore's called Charm City. But you can call it the City of Charm.
The city of
that
charm.
Works too.
Okay.
Wait.
What are we drinking in your hometown?
Listen, if there's anything that people should know about me, if there's one thing I'm gonna do, if there's one thing I'm gonna drink, it's an espresso martini.
An espresso martini.
And so I couldn't have you here without having you have an espresso martini with me. So I think we should.
Shall we?
We should cheers. I think we should
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers to the city of charm.
I love that. Simple yet effective.
Accurate.
Always serves. I love that.
That's
Now, my question is this, and let me know your answers in the comment section. Would you enjoy seeing Justin as Bachelor? Now, clearly he's got a great personality and great fashion wearing the buffalo plaid. Is that what it's called? I think it's called buffalo plaid. I don't know if there's a different name for it. Boy, by the way, every single one of my pockets has like candy wrappers in them. Oh my gosh. But by the way, I want to report to you guys from my last video that you might have watched. They're serving pancakes upstairs. I opted to have 2 sausages. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the sausages have sugar in them, but not nearly as much as the pancakes, which of course is coated down by liquid sugar, aka syrup, trees sugar, God's sugar. Just because it's God's sugar, I don't care if it came out of a honeycomb, it's still sugar. And again, you might be able to handle it. I can't. I am powerless over my addiction to sugar. And when I'm alone in a cabin and I see a bunch of those chocolate bars out there and I start stuffing my pockets, it gets pretty dodgy. So anyway, I'm doing okay. 2 sausage, Dave.
perfect. That's exactly what we need to get through this because,
A little pick me up because we're about to pick it up.
and we are gonna go through my phone. How do you feel about going through my DMs?
You know what? I'm not sure.
I'd go straight to her. I'd go straight to her photo album, her camera roll, and I would go to the deleted photos, and I'd be like, "What did she delete right before this? What does she not want me to see?" Either way, they go through. He goes through her phone, and then they sort of do like a little Q&A. I'll just play like a minute of it for you guys, but you can go watch the full video.
Family, we came up to my.
Let's go back here. All right, so they're clearly hitting it off.
Okay. Last night, I found out the man I've been dating for about 3 months now is the cousin of a man I dated on and off for 2 years.
Okay.
My current man and I went to a wedding last night, and as he introduced me to his extended family, we came up to my ex, who is now married to one of our old mutual friends. And when I tell you, I didn't know how to act. It was awkward AF. Not sure yet how to tell my current partner.
You didn't tell him in the moment?
Oh, this is sticky.
So I feel like immediately I would have said something.
I feel like that's got to be in the moment you pull him aside, like, hey.
Whoa. Billy over there dated him for 2 years. He's your cousin. Let's talk about this right now. And honestly, if you hear this back now, I feel like it's something you got to bring up like
The longer it
ASAP.
lingers, the worse it's gonna get.
100%. If you take this, if you're seriously into this guy, like you gotta address this like now.
I feel like my preference, if something like that were to happen to me, like I'd want you to nip it in the butt immediately.
All right, so there it is. Susie and Justin collaborating on Susie's YouTube channel. I'm all about it. I say more content. Susie, of course, a Bachelor alumni that knows her way around a video camera, can create good content like this with pretty good sound. They had pretty good lavalier microphones there, some new good technology. I can't espresso how much you bean to me. How many puns can you put in there? Not enough is what I like to say. So anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was our third and final video that centered around the sort of family tree known as Victoria Fuller. Of course, we know that Victoria Fuller and Johnny are doing well, and Johnny has left the group chat, leaving Justin to fend for himself. Will he be the next Bachelor? Maybe he'll slide into Susie's DMs. We'll have to see how it goes down. We're rooting for him. More content coming your way. I'm going to have probably 2 videos for you on Christmas Eve, so I want to share those with you guys. But stay warm out there. I know everyone's out there freezing. Make sure your puppies are warm, and make sure all of your ears are covered. I'm going to see like my mom. Did you put on your extra socks? I'm telling you that because I'm freezing myself right now. We're about to go out, and I'll be sharing some stories of my experience here in North Carolina, and see, and maybe we'll see Mr. Beast or Michael Jordan. I don't know. What is North Carolina known for? Tobacco farms? I'm out here in the woods. Okay, folks, more content. Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast will be here this afternoon. We'll see you then. Bye now.